Hello everyone, you've tuned into Business Today TV and I'm Akanksha. Today we have with us Piyush Singh from Accenture and we're going to ask him some exciting questions about the IT sector. So sir, many say that there's a skill gap in the IT sector in the workforce. How is Accenture addressing this?
So yeah, I mean, look, I mean, the way the world is today, that the space of change is only accelerating, right? So it's very hard for anybody to keep up with it. For us, the that is our biggest area of investment, right? So we invest roughly about $2 billion per annum in the area of developing the skills of our people, reskilling them in the areas that are most needed by the economy, by the businesses that we are serving, right? And that reskilling is across the pyramid of people. So I need to be reskilling myself every day, if I have to be relevant, and so does everybody else in Accenture.
All right, sir. That's really wonderful. Talking about digital transformation,
Yeah.
we spoke about the workforce, right?
Yes.
Human resource. How are companies, what kind of challenges are companies facing in the digital transformation?
Oh boy. Look, I mean, you know, what is happening is that it starts right from the consumer, and your consumer can be an individual or it could be an organization, right? The consumers' preferences are changing quite rapidly, right? And what technology has done of today is it has made the ability for the market to create competition for you much more rapid, right? So the challenge that an organization is facing is how do they ensure that they are most rapidly changing their business model in order to keep up with the change of the consumer preference, right? And at the same time, ward off competition coming from the multiple angles, right? So which means, if how do you ward off competition? Only if you can be very efficient, very nimble on one hand, and as well as nimble to respond to the change of the customer on the other hand, right? So the challenge is, how do you ensure that you can keep up with the pace of change that the business model requires and do that in a most efficient way?
All right. So, we're talking about the digital transformation and the whole revolution. Which sectors do you think are going to benefit most, and who would be able to leverage this?
Look, I mean, this is a question I'm asked very often, and I always say, actually, it's a big cliche if you say there's one sector, right? You are a big consumer, right? You consume almost most things that, you are today expecting every provider to you to offer you things in a very different way. You are consuming everything, from, apparels to media, to communication, to transportation. All of that is, you're wanting through hospitality and, and entertainment. So the consumer is expecting a change and a different kind of experience in everything that they're consuming. So as a result, every sector will have to respond. So there will be winners and losers within sectors. There will not be winners and losers in terms of sector.
All right. So, that's really insightful. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.